Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in July and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. And be sure to check out any of the special videos that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand pages. They're linked down below in the description box in the Show More section. And they're also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So all the links to all the videos I've ever recorded are on my website, and the most recently recorded video series are down below. Just to name 3, you may want to get the Love and Romance Mid-Year 2025 Psychic Tarot Update for singles and couples to see how your love life is going to play out the rest of this year of 2025. Also, my mid-year Psychic Tarot Update for just generally anything that could be going on with you in the second half of the year. That link is down below and on my website. And the Psychic Crystal readings for July 2025, where I expand this reading here by looking into the crystal. Those links are also down below and on my website. So, all that being said, Aquarius, now on to your July 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card that shows up in your reading today, Aquarius, is the Page of Rods, and this is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is a fire sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. They could also be somebody bringing a message to you, and this page would be bringing a message of work, business, enterprise, communication, something new that you need to hear about. I feel that some of you, this does represent you, because I get you coming across with a lot of information. If it's not you, it's a fire sign coming to you with a lot of information in July. And you may have to sort it out and, like, weed through it, pick through it, sort it out. It may not be whatever information is coming at you. It may not be like, I got it. Yeah, I know what's happening, or I understand that message, or you may really have to, like I said, sort it out in some way. You could be hearing news from a friend or relative or an ex that's going to come and tell you or call you or text you or email you or send you some mail that's going to tell you about something that's happening with somebody in their family, possibly a sister, or it could be a sister. If you have a sister that's a fire sign, they could be the ones contacting you. Or the person contacting you is a fire sign and they're telling you about their sister or your sister. I feel there's going to be a lot of confusion about this, and there's some kind of mishmash of things. Like I said, you got to pick it apart, sort it out. So whatever you hear, it may not be clear to you, or the message is complex or complicated. So again, you may have to sort out what's being told to you. In other words, you know, sometimes people think they're being clear when they give a message or tell you something, but they could leave gaps in the story, holes, gaps, you know, times and dates could be miscommunicated. So you may have to sort some of this stuff out. How I feel you're going to feel about it is like you're going to want more information. It's not going to be enough information for you. But remember, I did say some of you, this could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is a fire sign, and you could be giving information, news, and messages to people. It could make you feel unstable or worried. For some of you, if it's messages coming at you and you're like, it's complex, convoluted, gaps, holes that you have to sort out. I do feel like it does get sorted out for you this month. So anything that you feel like uncertain about, like if it's not clear to you, I do feel you're not going to have to wait a month or months and months to get the full story. It will be sorted out for you in July. So the next card in your reading, Aquarius, is the Eight of Rods, and this is news coming to you swiftly. It could be swift or sudden change. It could be long distance travel. It could be the arrows of love coming at you. And look, what did I say in this card? In this card, I said you got communications coming at you, messages from somebody, and here's more. It may be just backing up what I got in the Page of Rods card. You know, you're also going to have to tell it like it is. You're going to have to spill facts and just let the chips fall where they may. So if you're somebody that has to give messages and information, or you receive messages and information and then you have to pass it along to other people, you're going to be spilling the facts. Some of you may be taking a lot of time to sort something out that you're working on that could involve communications. It could be a book you're writing. It could be videos you're making. It could be a blog you're doing. It could be, I don't know, some kind of newsletter or something you're writing. It could even be, maybe you have to make some kind of communications, like a group letter that you need to send out to all of your employees or to all of the people in your company or your coworkers or to family. Maybe you need to write or communicate texts or emails or certain letters that you need to get in touch with family. That could come up for some of you. Again, I get repeated messages. You could feel like the messages are jumbled up, like there's some kind of confusion. You need to sort it out. They're repeating that again. It could put you on tenterhooks. Like you could feel nervous from this. And if you have to make some kind of, maybe you're making a presentation, like I said, a book, a blog, a video, but it could be a speech, or, you know, a toast you're giving, or some kind of speaking in front of the public in some way. It could make you feel like, you know, a little bit nervous. You may have some stage fright. That could kick up for some of you in July. I feel that you're going to feel like things are moving fast. Like all of a sudden you may be like, what? You get this news, you get this information, or you're getting it or giving it, and then whatever follows after it, bam, 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 happens really fast for you. You may even feel like your heart rate goes up. You could have blood pressure going up. Things to do, like, you know, your adrenaline could be going, because I get things in your body. My guides are giving me like whoosh, like things rushing through your body, which could be your blood rushing through your veins, your heart pumping the blood. It could be adrenaline. It could be nerves. I get all that kind of like body sensation. So the next card in your reading, Aquarius, is the Four of Swords, and this is a pause, a resting phase, a meditative state, recuperation from an illness. It could also indicate prayer. I feel like you're going to be doing your best to like calm down, calm your nerves. Perhaps meditation would be helpful. If you are somebody that likes Reiki, you may want to get Reiki in July to, like, you know, balance your aura, balance your chakras, calm you down, get you more to, you know, feeling more together. You may want to seek refuge and a quiet space to keep from other people. You may feel like, I need a vacation. I need to rest. It could even be in your own home. You may feel like, oh, there's too much going on here. I need to go retreat to the backyard, lie in a lounge chair, read a book, or meditate. Or if you have a room that you can go to and like shut the door and get away. It doesn't necessarily mean a vacation. It could be for some of you. But I do feel like you need some kind of rest and rejuvenation, perhaps because of all this jangled stuff going on in your first two cards. Some of you Aquarians are going to start to have visions. If you're psychic, your third eye is going to be swirling and whirling, activated really strongly, and I feel like you're going to definitely have some visions. Now, this could be in your sleep. You know, you could have visions in your sleep. But if you're meditating or doing anything like that, you could start, you know, your spirit guides, your psychic senses could really be highly activated, and you could start having a lot of visions of things to come, either for you personally, for people in your life, or even maybe worldly things you may see. You may want to do something special for yourself, like take some kind of, like, go to a spa, go to a retreat. Maybe it's a spiritual retreat. Maybe it's a religious retreat. Maybe it's a spa visit. Maybe it's not even for days. It could be an hour. It could be 2. But doing things special for yourself that make you feel, bring you some kind of peace. This is what I feel you need, like peace. Don't be surprised, Aquarius. I feel like somebody wants to notify you about something that's changing. Now, this could be with an insurance policy or, you know, a medical insurance, car insurance. It could be like if you rent a property, maybe your landlord's going to let you know, hey, something's changing with the property. You know, maybe plumbing, or doing electrical work or something, or rent is changing. I don't know what it is, but I get Aquarians getting notified that something is changing. So the next card in your reading, Aquarius, is the Four of Rods, and this is a card that symbolizes, it could be a wedding. You could be attending a wedding, throwing a wedding. You could be experiencing success in springtime. This could also be attending a party, a gathering, or a celebration. Some of you that are single are going to start to see someone new, romantically speaking. I feel like this would happen toward the end of July, like the 3rd or 4th week is the most likelihood for them to show up. And you could meet them at a party, or if you start dating somebody, the first date could be at a party or a celebration. So I either feel like you're meeting them at a party, a gathering, or a celebration. Some of you will be, your first date will be to a party, gathering, or celebration. Now, in the United States, as you can see, I happen to love 4th of July. I know some people don't care about it. It's one of my favorite holidays, which may sound weird, but I had really happy, fond memories as a kid of 4th of July. So I still love it today. So some of you may be meeting somebody at a 4th of July party if you live in the United States. If you live in France, you may be meeting them on the 14th of July, which is Bastille Day. So, I don't know. I'm just letting you know. Some of you, there's a party, gathering, or celebration around you meeting somebody or your first date. And I also feel that it could be at if it's not at a party, or if it is at a party, you may be playing some kind of game, like pickleball, badminton, croquet, basketball, frisbee throwing. Like there could be some game going on where that's how you meet. Or you could, maybe the first date you have is going to be doing some kind of physical outdoor activity that's like a game of some sort. And my guides are saying new. The emphasis is on new. This is not somebody you dated before or knew from the past. For some reason, they really want to make that point clear. So, because some of you may think, oh, I know who that is. That's got to be blah, blah, blah. Well, it's not blah, blah, blah. It's not whoever you're thinking it is. If there's a wedding you're going to attend soon, you may be spending time looking for an outfit to wear. Or, if you're getting married, or one of your kids is getting married, or a relative or someone close to you, you may be helping like pick out things for a wedding, like the invitations, helping them pick out a florist, or if it's going to be home wedding, like getting things together for the wedding. That comes up here. So your last card in the reading for July is the World. This is being in control. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to bring you more control. Or you could feel the lack of control. I don't let the cards flip upside down. My guides will tell me right side up whether it's good or bad. So you could feel like you have more control. You could feel the lack of control. This could also symbolize a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning for you. Well, I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want to curse on YouTube and have people get upset with me. But one of my guides say, you're getting your S together. We'll just say act together. So in some way, Aquarius, in July, you're getting your act together. This may make you feel more important, like you have more authority, more say-so, more control. It's also going to help adjust your thinking in some way. Like I see your thinking going like, you've been maybe on this one path, like, my thinking's going this way, but now it's going to course correct or change in another direction. So this control that you're having your mindset is changing. I don't know what this means, but my guides are saying you may be doing something with numbers. It could be the prices of things. If you have a business, it could be prices you charge for things. This could also be if you work with numbers, like in accounting, or could have to do with numbers of something to do if you own your own business, or if you're selling things. So numbers could be involved here for some of you of what you're doing. Some of you could release something to the world, to the public, that could be a big hit. So maybe you're starting a business or an expansion of a business you already have, or turning a creative interest or hobby into a money-making venture or business. Some of you may be doing this in July, and I feel like it's going to go extremely well. I feel like you're going to get a boost from this. It's going to make you feel more happy, and like more uplifted and happy. And I feel that some of you Aquarians are really going to start to see the fruits of your labor pay off. Whatever labors you've been doing, working on, it's like you start to see the fruits of your labors in July, especially towards the last 2 weeks. And if you're doing anything new, you can make a big splash. You know, like, ba-bam, you're new on the scene. Ba-bam, something you know, maybe you're writing a book. Ba-bam, it's going to be a big splash. Or you're going to make a video. Ba-bam, you make a big splash. Like, that's the energy here. Some of you, if you may take on more clients and customers. Now, that could be if you own your own business. And, you know, like if you're self-employed. But it could also be if you work for another business or company. They may say, hey, Aquarius, doing a good job. We're going to give you more clients and customers. So the best gemstone crystal that I got for you for July 2025, Aquarius, is onyx. And onyx gives strength and promotes vigor, steadfastness, and stamina. It banishes grief and puts you at ease with your surroundings. Onyx enhances self-control and stimulates wise decision-making, and it also encourages happiness and good fortune. And you know what? This makes sense for what came up in your reading, especially in the last card and the first card of your reading. It helps you stay in a positive frame of mind. It's also going to be a gemstone that's going to help you if you need to be on the lookout to catch opportunities. So, you know, like sometimes opportunities show up and they don't really look like they're opportunities. They could look like, oh, it's just something I'm going to do or visit or see or somebody I'm going to talk to. And you may totally not realize that it's an opportunity. But onyx is going to help you recognize opportunities that show up for you in July and get you to pay attention to them and not blow them off or not focus on them. It's also going to, well, yeah, I heard the exact quote, put you at ease with your surroundings. This is a good stone. If you feel your nerves are going to be jangled, which I got in the Page of Rods and the Eight of Rods. So if you have to give any kind of presentations, talks, speeches, anything in the public or anything like that, and you're nervous or uncertain about it, have a piece of onyx on you or in your pocket or something, because I feel like it's really going to be helpful. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it. Share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel. And if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested, all my most recently recorded video series that I've done for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look at very specific topics using a wide variety of divination tools and bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for those topics. Most of those links are all posted down below under this video in the description box. Or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and there you will see all the multitude of video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for. And you can click on your zodiac sign on that website page under the video heading you want, and that will take you directly to that video on Vimeo. And when you buy these videos on Vimeo, you help support this channel and keep it going. So I do truly appreciate it. Thank you so very much for all of your purchases on Vimeo. You can also help this channel by donating. Get some wonderful donations from people that are really quite surprising at times, and I do truly appreciate it. It does help so very much, and it means a lot to me as well. So thank you for your kind and generous donations. Also, you can follow me on social media pages. I'm at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook. I'm on X, Pamela Georgel, at the Lucky Mermaid. And I also post written predictions and messages on my YouTube community pages as well. So you may want to check those out. I am on Instagram, but I really don't use Instagram anymore because there are so many scammers over there. They copy my pictures, they make it look like me, then they contact people and try to scam them for readings and all of that. And just know, if anything like that comes up, please block and report these people, because the only people I'm contacting is if you're on my wait list, which I closed in 2018, or on my cancellations list. I have over 2,500 people waiting for readings. So I don't need to contact anybody on social media to try to get them to schedule a reading with me. So that's how you're going to know it's fake. You can't go by the pictures because unfortunately there's no way to prevent people from doing that with people's images and creating fake accounts. And they just have to spell one little word wrong or add a dot or a dash, and if you don't catch that, you could think it's me contacting you, but it isn't. If you want to see how to get on the cancellations list, you can go to my website and go to the scheduling page. Like I said, the wait list is closed. There's just so many people on it, and people are waiting a really, really long time for a reading. I only am able to do about 3 private readings a month because of all the other things I do and I have going on. I'm a one-man band here, with the exception of my son, who edits my videos. But all social media activity is me, and anything I'm doing right here is me. So there's no team or staff here. I'm the staff, and my son Dan, who does the editing of the videos. So I hope all of you have an absolutely amazing, fun, happy, and wonderful July. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.